In India, you get to marry only once. And you see, marriage is like skydiving. And if you don't get it right for the first time, you know. And the secret to get it right is to find the right person. And this was a puzzling question to me. How do I find the right partner? And how do I know if she is the one? The Toastmasters, guests, and all the people who are eager to get married. Good evening. Today I am going to narrate you my experience of how I found the one. You see, I am an engineer who is good in understanding grids and graphs, but not girls. I was poor in talking to girls, did not have the right vocabulary. So I had never had the knowledge how to get a good girl. And I never knew what are the right qualities to find right partner. So I went to my godfather, Google, and asked, what are the qualities to look for and how do I know if she is the one? There came 1,67,000 results. And I skimmed through all of them carefully and made notes. And I finally got them down to 10. My top 10 checklist for finding a right partner. And thus, and you want to hear the list? She should be slim, she should be beautiful, she should be attractive, she should be working, etc., etc. And with this list in hand, I was equipped and confident to find the right girl. The first girl I met was a software engineer. After the initial discussion with their family, I was eagerly looking at the door for her to enter. There came a cute and short and fair girl. She came and sat in front of me, in the chair next to me. After the hi, hello, I took the permission from his father to talk privately. And this is the time I gathered all my courage to ask this question. Well, what are your hobbies? She said, traveling is my hobby. I love traveling. And I want to travel across all the world and travel each country after marriage and get settled in USA. Oh, good hobby. You see, I never intend to settle in USA, and clearly we were not compatible. And I immediately started looking at the door. This time, exit. A software engineer typically updates his code after every code crash. And I updated my checklist. Point number 11, a girl who is willing to settle in India. This next girl I met was a doctor. She was fair, tall, and slim. She came in a green sari. Every time she talked, I was caught with the swinging earrings which had glittering stones. And my heart started pounding heavily, asking the question, is she the one? Well, it was time for the private talk. So I went to talk to her and asked this much prepared question, what are your hobbies? Well, she said, my work is my hobby. And I'm a vet surgeon who do research, cut frogs and dogs and try to observe their heart and do some. Before even she finished, I was running out of the door, exit door, because I'm allergic to doctors or as well as hospitals. And point number 12, no doctors. I have met many girls during this course and months passed by. I could not find the right girl and I was never able to decide whether she is the right one for me. My checklist, which was of 1 page, grew into 10 pages and which had from 10 points, it grew into 101 points. Every time, whenever I feel, okay, this girl matches my checklist, something pops up and I was never able to find the right person. One day I was sadly sitting at my home and looking at the checklist. My mother came to me and said, son, don't ask the question, is she the one? Instead, choose the one and make her the one. It was 10 a.m. in the morning. I was sitting in a beautiful black leather sofa in a hugely ventilated hall. A girl came through the door and sat in front of me in a chair. She wore a white creamish dress and she was looking gorgeous. This time, again, the question came pulling out of my head, saying, is she the one? But I pushed away that thought. Instead of mapping her qualities to my checklist, I tried to genuinely understand her. And we chatted for some time, and then it went on to telephone, and then it went on to online. Finally, I got to know her better, and then decided that she will be the one. Friends, that is how I found my the one. I'm sure some of you have found your life partner and are enjoying successful marriages. And some of you are in the process of finding the right partner. I have observed that finding a girl in an arranged setting is dramatic, fun-filled, and nervous all at the same time. Instead of trying to find the Cinderella who fits our magic shoe, try to first decide on the Cinderella and then make the shoe which will fit her. And that is how I found the one. Over to the contestant.
Now there will be 5 minutes silence for the contestant.